Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Empress Aries 888. My name is Tanya. Well, please like on the way in. Gives me an energetic donation to the channel, helps me tune into you. Flip the roles as you see fit. Take what resonates from this reading and leave the rest. And let's call in spirit. Let's get this party started, shall we? Spirit guides and angels of your whitest light, please give me a clear message for the collective, one that brings healing, hope, and understanding of their situation. Protect me as I open myself up to channel. Protect my beautiful collective. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, let's put some smoke on the subject. Welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well. Get some smoke on the subject. Yeah. There you go. Yep, set your intentions. I'm setting mine. And thank you so much. Now, timeless readings. So whenever you press that play button, there could be a message. Like I said, flip the roles. We're going to use terms like he or she. Do not get hung up on those terms. Those are 3D terms. Let's do some Reiki-esque before we begin. Okay, I love my little rattler. Love it. All right, selenite sticks. Gotta do it. Gotta clear the energy. Protect the space. This is not protection, but it's more like clearing. There you go. I love my selenite sticks. We got protection from black obsidian. Gonna do it. Perfect. And also black tourmaline also offers us protection. Protect the space. Protect my beautiful collective. Yes. Absolutely. Okay. I want some below the rose quartz for opening up your heart. Healing. Just the pretty beautifulness of it. For those who need it. All right. This is a real beautiful stone. Clear quartz also helps open up chakra. That's clarity as well. Gotta do it. Gotta do it, my friends. All right, that's all I'm going to do with that. I just want to ring in the bowl and let's get started. Ring in the bowl. So if you have any sensitivity to sound, turn down your volume. And I'm going to start in 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, the sound lingers long after. I love it. All right, and this is for you, my beautiful collective. Thank you so much for all of you, for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. I so appreciate each and every one of you. All right, let's pull these out of the way. Let's put my heart over here. My heart on my sleeve, baby. All right, let's work over here for the familiars. Let's get a couple of cards, Spirit. I'm hearing this song because this is the lunchtime rewind, baby. Devil with a blue dress on. Devil with a blue dress. Yeah, I'm not sure who the original artist was. It Mitch Ryder? Milch? Let me see. I think it's Mitch Ryder, and it's 1967. Oh my God. It says, "Look at Molly now. Here she comes, wearing her wig hat and shades to match. She's got high heel shoes and an alligator hat, wearing pearls and her diamond rings. She's got bracelets on her fingers now and everything. She's the devil with the blue dress on, devil with the blue dress on, wearing her perfume, Chanel No. 5. Got to be the finest girl alive. She walks real cool, catches everybody's eye. She's got such good loving that they can't say goodbye. Not too skinny, she's not too fat. She's a real humdinger, and I like it like that." Yeah, okay. You could be into bracelets, wear shades, have a wig hat, who knows, wear a blue dress. You're catching everybody's eye. All right, so people are noticing you, and that's why you're the devil, because you're tearing it down, baby. Good for you. Something's changed about you now. Like the song says, she's wearing this and that now. Yeah, okay. Something's different about you. You feel good about yourself. You're not too skinny and you're not too fat. And they like it like that, baby. All right, and this could be the Knave of Swords, younger energy. And they're in the Ten of Swords. Oh my God. They're in the Ten of Swords. The not burdened. Hell. Burdened. Not going anywhere, man. The Knave of Pentacles. Younger energies. Could be children too, but I don't think it... Yeah, it could be children. Ace of Swords. Could have started something. Could have a family. Could have started a family. Yes, 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 yes. Seven of Cups. All these illusions. Yeah. So somebody could have kids. Could have younger children. Because there's like the Knave, which is younger, of Pentacles, and the Knave of Swords. Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could have children in that. Astrological signs, or Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And it could be like 3 kids here, or 4, because there's 3 wolves here, and there's the bird there, 1. So at least one, between 1 and 4 children. And Ace of Swords, so there was a beginning here, like a start of something. Somebody started something with somebody, but it kind of kept them locked. 10 of Swords, like a deception or something that was planned by somebody else to keep them stuck. All these illusions, choices, and now they have none. 9 of Wands, they're kind of stuck with their thoughts, maybe. 6 of Pentacles was there. Something's keeping them blocked. It's like children, I feel like it is. 7 of Wands, yeah. I feel like somebody deceived them. Somebody's keeping them locked. 9 of Swords, like they can't move. But it was a decision, 2 of Swords, that they made. The Fool, yeah, they feel like they're the Fool. They took a chance on somebody. Maybe even married somebody here. Ooh, damn. Emperor in reverse. They were in their controlling energy, or they thought they were in control. Or somebody tried to control them. 3 of Cups. Ooh, situation, third party situation here. Yeah. They thought they were going to succeed. Thought something was going to work out for them. The Lovers, so they made a choice towards somebody else. There's a High Priestess here, so they I don't know, maybe they have intuitive gifts. They use their intuition, or thought they were using their intuition. Or somebody, the High Priestess here, could be a distorted energy, or could be you. You were the High Priestess. They walked away from you in a third-party situation, thought they were going to have success, made a different choice. But look at this, as the wolf, Little Red Riding Hood, were deceived. They might have 1 to 4 children now, because time could have went by, or they could have had children with you and somebody else as well, more than one person. The Hierophant, you could have been married to this person, this distorted Emperor. There's traditions here, but look, got this here. Got this here, and this is all to balance the situation out. Temperance. Yep. It had to end because it was imbalanced. They were looking here, there, and everywhere in situations that they had no business being in, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. And it created an inevitable end. Yeah. Justice, in a sense of this distorted Emperor thought that they could do what they wanted. Very controlling person, I'm hearing. But they're being controlled by their sexual energy. They had all these distorted views about choices. They could do what they wanted even if they were in a relationship with you. Maybe they thought that you didn't care, or maybe what you don't know won't hurt you, that type of thing. Yes, maybe they went towards this devil with the blue dress on. and got bamboozled or got trapped in a relationship. The wolf. Mm-hmm. Or maybe they were the wolf, right? And they thought that they thought that they found, Little Red Riding Hood or whatever, somebody innocent that looked innocent on the outside. And really, they were the wolf in disguise. Yep. Spirit, give me a message here about this wolf that thought that they found themselves an innocent when really they were the prey. Yep. What does it say? Ascending the mountain. Keep going forward. This is a message for you. Okay? Surrendering to the journey, release control. I feel like that you were controlled for a long time in a situation by a person that was an emperor and a distorted emperor. Uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. And this is you. The fool's journey starts with the first step towards the unknown. And I feel like your life was, when is it going to begin? Where you can make choices for yourself without somebody else telling you what to do. Because I think you were locked into this situation for a long time. Maybe you were this innocent and you got stuck with a wolf that made a choice towards somebody else, this devil with the blue dress on, thinking they were finding a prize. Maybe they didn't think that you would care, or what you didn't know won't hurt you, but you did. You found out. Or at least spirit seen everything and got you out of there. Could have been divine protection. Overcoming obstacles, you can overcome anything, but it's in the reverse. So maybe you didn't want to take this leap of faith because you were unsure about what was going to happen. You were in this situation that you were codependent on a person for a long time. But this leap of faith was going to happen. So you are ascending. This first step, trusting in the universe guidance, you walked away from this person that was controlling you, is what I'm hearing. Let's go into the second tarot. And see what's going to go on here. But it was a fearful thing. But it was kind of like no choice in the matter because your person left you. They might have gone all in with somebody else. And you were in a relationship by yourself, unrequited love. Yeah. So you took a chance, guided by your ancestors who kind of knowingly or unknowingly gave you the green light. So you took those first steps. Let's see what happens with this. See what happens. Spirit, come through. Yeah. 3 of Swords. They broke your heart. They left you. They abandoned you. Page of Wands. This was a mature energy too. You got the Knave of Swords, the Page of Wands, and there's another Knave of Pentacles. So it's very immature energy to start with, even though they present themselves as an emperor. There's also a King of Cups here. Loving, supportive, maybe the head of the family. It's all a disguise though. Maybe you were this King of Cups, male or female. It doesn't matter. Energy is energy. So you could be this King of Cups to this Page of Wands. Page is very young, immature. Just like any instinct they go with. I want to go in this direction or that direction. Anything that turns their head. But you're this stable person in the family, very loving person, very balanced individual. You gave a lot to this connection. 4 of Swords, but it took you a long time, really making no choice, maybe getting downloads in your sleep, 4 of Swords here, to walk away from a situation that was breaking your heart. Yeah, something that you invested a lot of time and energy. You gave all of it. You gave all 10 of your cups to this person. Yeah, and they walked away from you to go with somebody else. This devil with the blue dress on. Somebody that turned their head. Somebody that everybody in town wanted. Four of Cups. This is somebody that didn't see your worth. Put you in distress, out in the cold, really. Five of Pentacles. I feel like even money-wise, it was tight with this person. They were spending their money on other things, other people. You were working hard. You were left out in the cold by this person. That's how I feel with that card. With your children and everything, if you had kids with this person, put a lot of stress on you. They were the devil. Yeah, they were the devil. In their devil energy, toxic, controlling, maybe verbally with their mouth too, yelling at you. You went on, it was inevitable you were going to journey out of the situation. It was inevitable. The Lovers, you had to make a choice too, because you were stuck with this person. There was no movement here. The Chariot came one day, like Cinderella's pumpkin, let's go, you're out. You're also this Queen of Cups. This person might have presented themselves as a king, even though they were a distorted emperor. They were the head of the family, the leader of the family. They were so loving and wonderful on the outside, but really they were distorted on the inside, searching for something that they felt they couldn't find within this connection they had with you. Not trying to trigger you, just trying to read this energy. But you were really this Queen of Cups, this wonderful person, trying to hold everything together while this person was just decimating it, tearing it apart, basically. Really holding you hostage, in a sense. There was a judgment based on this. Bad behavior. You were always meant to have this Nine of Pentacles and to be successful. But this person was in this illusion of Seven of Cups again, that they had all these choices. But you were the High Priestess. The strength in this family. Ten of Pentacles. Look at your legacy. While this person was out partying or having fun or hanging out with their friends, drinking and third-party situations, you were the Empress. There is somebody looking at you, this Knight of Pentacles. But there was a Tower that was inevitably going to happen in this situation. Ace of Cups. New beginning in love for you. They were looking for love in all the wrong places, but you're the one that's going to find it. It kept you blinded to this prosperity because they were drawing off of it. Page of Cups again. This is a person who only has very little to offer. Maybe there's somebody coming in that's a Page of Cups with very little to offer, except their love. This could be twin flame. Your yin to your yang. But it's a slow-moving, as Knight of Pentacles is, a slow-moving situation. Like this Tower that happened in your life was very long in coming. Because this person just didn't get what they were doing to you was breaking this whole family up. All they thought about was themselves. But there is a twin flame here, and I don't feel it's this person that's been playing games with you. It's somebody else that wants to offer you their cup of love. It could be somebody younger than you. But there was a Tower that ended a connection that was keeping you stuck for a long time. Because Knight of Pentacles is a slow-moving knight. And so this was slow-moving and coming because you were resisting it. You were used to being dominated by this person. And everything being on their time and dime. Because you really cared about this person and loved them. Maybe you thought they were your twin flame. But I feel like after a while, with the betrayals hitting you left and right, you recognized the truth for what it was because you're the High Priestess. This person wasn't giving. They may have looked outwardly like they were the perfect father figure. I feel like it's a masculine energy. Could be a female, but it's a masculine energy. Energy is energy. It's not a gender anyways. Could be a female that's in their masculine energy. They presented like they were this loving front. You the queen, them the king. But they were totally different inside, distorted. Self-centered. And selfish. Self-centered, selfish, and seeking their own pleasures within a committed connection. You had to see it for what it was. When they walked away and gave you nothing, you walked away empty-handed, but you walked away. You could have children with this person, but the relationship between the two of you is over. And the only thing you have left is this relationship, like with the kids, if you have children. But they might have kids with other people as well. And this could be since leaving you, you know. You have this, you're single, sexy, and successful. And if you aren't, you will be. Okay. You don't have the concerns or the worries or the aggravations that you did in the past. This person is receiving karma. Maybe you were even having health concerns. When you were with this person, you were under their karmic backlash. You were part of that. There's a karmic femme here. This could be your karmic feminine. They could be in their feminine energy regardless, like I said. Energy is not a gender. So they could be, you could be more of the masculine in the relationship, or they could be more of the feminine. Or they're with a person that is their karmic feminine. There's conflict there. No money. Actual money is in the reverse. Thief is in the reverse. No longer can they take your money. Somebody could be taking their money. They thought that there was abundance here, this karmic feminine that they're with, that's giving them conflict. There's divination in the reverse. So they could be a pretender of, knowing things, but they don't. Divinity is also in the reverse. Self-love. Somebody's showing themselves self-love. As well they should. And hopefully it's you. Because there's a whole lot of mess going on in here in this person's life. But it's choices that they made that created the separation between the two of you and going towards somebody that is putting their feet to the fire. Taking from them. You could have thought of this person as your sweetheart. Or they could be looking at you now as that person. Lust is in the reverse. This person was in a lustful energy. But now it's like they're no longer. Something's changed. Or maybe you're no longer lusting for this person. You're no longer committed either. Marriage is in the reverse. So you could be getting a divorce from this person. And you could be achieving great things. This person was not your soulmate. And this person destroyed the connection. They're confused and under an illusion of a Jezebel. Somebody that's using them. Somebody that has false statements or making false statements could be about you, or could be using their social security number to set up false things like either insurance policies or credit cards in that person's name. Your pathway is clear. You've been manifesting. And you have faith. The universe guided you out of there. You're no longer under the veil of illusion about what happened here. Yeah, there's no more expectations that this is going to work out. High honor. I feel like you're being thought of in high honor by this past person. Somebody else could be thinking about you in high honor. Yeah. They can't use you anymore because they're being used and controlled by somebody else. I don't feel like if there was any animosity, you don't have it anymore. You've forgiven this person. They're definitely thinking of you, and they don't think of you. They hate nothing about you. Even if they made it look like that in the beginning when they were trying to leave you. They're not ascending, though. They're staying stuck in their south node, their sexual energy. Yep. There's legal matters here. I don't know. It's in the reverse. So if there is any type of situations in the courts, you're not going to be affected by it. You're going to win any type of situation that is in the legal courts. If it's a divorce, custody battle, that type of thing. This person can't move on from the situations that they're being hit with right now. But you're no longer being hit by it, and the emotional pain you're healing from. Death magic was used. Could be from an ice queen. That's not good. But if that happens, if it's towards you, it'll be returned to sender. Yep, definitely. Rich girl, they could be projecting themselves as somebody that has money, while your person is projecting a nice guy image and gave a love offer to this person. This person is a boss or is bossing them around. Yeah. Pretended to be obsessed, but they're really not with your person. Mature man. It could be more masculine, this person that they chose over you, even if it's a female. But it says mature man, it's in reverse. They're not mature. They're immature. So it's like the energies are very similar in a sense. They're using energy. This person used a love spell on your person. They act like they're gifted, like I said, but there's no divinity. And, you know, it's just games. A person didn't use their intuition. But you are a rising star. You could have had a family with this person. But it didn't work out. It didn't work out, and it wasn't meant to work out because this person was playing too many games and having too many illusions that they could do better than you, or they were just really flawed by this person. And they felt like you would not know and you wouldn't care. I feel like that's the immaturity on their end. The illusion that they could get away with it. Maybe they have in the past and you didn't find out about it, or you don't know won't hurt you. But they went towards this devil with the blue dress on who controls them, who is love bombing them, and now has got their feet to the fire, is controlling every move they make. Maybe they read their cards, or they said they had like, I feel like this person, your person, told them that you were a tarot card reader, was saying something about it to this person in a conversation. And this person says, so am I. They were trying to get your person to like them. So they started to like copy you, like watch you or copy your mannerisms. Maybe they watched your channel, started speaking similar to you, and started acting like they knew something. Like they knew that the two of them were meant to be together. And they kind of said that laughingly or something and planted a seed in your person's mind. Like, ooh, they want me, right? And your person is very easily flattered, right? So this person did a love spell too to attract them even more. And your person chose this person over you, ending the connection with you and going towards this devil with the blue dress. Yeah, that's what happened. They're not going to tell you this. Nope. Leap of faith, the Fool, King of Cups is here again. Sitting on their throne, they cannot lose. Somebody acted like they had all kinds of money, maybe your person. And now look, 10 of Swords. They've been backstabbed by this person. And look at this. Very generous to this person too. While this person can't be generous back because they don't have anything. Page of Pentacles. They're just taking. Ooh, man. Any other card, Spirit? This is craziness. But it was meant to happen this way because there was a judgment on this person and what they were doing to you. 9 of Pentacles. Hang on, I gotta get a drink. And if you have any beverages, hydrate, man, because this weather is getting warmer and warmer. I'm still recovering from being sick, so. That's good. You have a lot of prosperity. This person lived off of your prosperity. And they acted like they were something which attracted this devil with the blue dress on. This person could be in their masculine energy. They could be this King of Cups. This King of Cups could be the feminine energy. But they're more boss-like, controlling, than even your person who was controlling you. Your person could be like the King of Pentacles, acting like they had all this prosperity, but it was really you. So they went towards this person who was stabbing him in the back, putting love spells on him, flirting with them, love bombing or whatever. They're very generous to this comic. This comic don't give him nothing. 9 of Pentacles. You over here, you got 9 of Pentacles. Okay? You're working hard for your cash. All right? You are the Queen of Cups, a loving person. That they already had this. Queen of Cups again, you came out. And yet, they didn't appreciate it when they had it. But now they're watching you. Because look, there's all success coming in your direction. You were always that person. You were always going to be successful. But this person was living off of your success and taking it on as their own, to their own detriment, because this person saw a moneymaker and shook their moneymaker towards them. Yep, juggling. They were juggling you and this person. This person that they're with is stingy with their money while they're acting like they don't got nothing so that they can take off of this person. While you are moving on, starting a new job, a new project. Yep, no longer stuck. Your person's hanging there. They have to sit with that while you're starting new beginnings, even in love. You're walking away from situations that no longer serve you, including this person, because they didn't give you anything anyways. Yep, and something else is going to come towards you. They're living in a land of illusions and delusions. The two of them are stuck together, the devils. Yep. Maybe even isolated now, your person, because they're being controlled by somebody that's clocking their time. Yeah, keeping them stuck now. Oh my goodness. Feet to the fire. This person's going to learn what it feels like, what they did to you. Yep. You're over here studying, learning. Yep. And the two of them, it's all about fighting and arguing who wins. Yep. Who's going to win the war? Who's going to win the argument tonight? That's all it is over there. You might have somebody, a Knight of Cups, coming towards you, or a Knight of Pentacles. Damn, you got all these choices now. Yep, you got something that you're going to be able to celebrate. Maybe a new friend group, a new tribe, and you're going to have the 10 of Cups. Oh my goodness. And this person's going to sit back and watch because they can't move. Yep, they put you through it. But in the end, 3 times you came out as the High Priestess, and your ships are coming in. 3 of Wands. Amen, amen, amen. So what looked like you put all your eggs in a basket with this person, you are creating your own basket of eggs. You may have to start from nothing because this person was stingy with their cash, stingy with their time, stingy with their love. You created a self-love for yourself, a legacy of your own. And now this new vibe, this new attitude that you have is creating a new life for you and your children, if you have them, a legacy that your family is going to see. You breaking a chain, really, an ancestral, what is it called, curse of dependence, codependence, and validation. It's no longer for a person. You're finding love within yourself, and other people are attracted to that, and you're going to find a whole new tribe to celebrate with, while this person stays stuck with a person very similar to themselves. That's divine justice, I suppose. All right, one more card, Spirit. Not minimizing the pain of what you went through, but sometimes to sharpen a sword, you got to go through the fire. For real. My success. I define my own success in life. Some people want money. Others want happiness. My definition of success is what I intentionally choose. I will roll up my sleeves and ponder what success means to me, then work hard to reach those goals. Amen. Your success. You define what success means to you. It's no longer a person, though. It's no longer just a person, a home, you know, the white picket fence. It's no longer defined by who you're with, what your title is, how much money there is in the bank. Success is hard work, sacrifice, and creating something from absolutely nothing. And that's what success means to you. And you're going to get it. The 10 of Cups is in your future, my friend. Keep going, keep going, keep glowing, keep plugging. You're going to get there. Thank you so much for joining me on Empress Aries 888. Please like and subscribe and join my tribe because I would love to have you. Till next time, be safe out there, my friends. Be blessed.